Welcome to the Bailey Financial Group. This is Jerome, and this is my first day doing the FTMO challenge. And I took my first day of trades. I took about 4 trades today. And long story short, it did not go as well as I intended to. So let's see what happened. So I took my first trade. Let's see if I can find it. My first trade here, I did about $356, which is a pretty good start. I started with the British pound and the US dollar. So this was the start of my trade. I had everything set up here and it went up a little bit. Let me show you that. This was the end of my trade. So it went up, and by this point I could tell it was going to come down, and I didn't want to go at break even. I wanted to leave the trade with something in my pocket. So I left with the $356. So I just exited that trade, and it was a decent trade. It could have been better. It could have been a little bit more well thought out, but I left with some money in my pocket. So that's the first trade. So that's one. And after that, it just kind of went downhill. So my next 3 trades were gold trades. And what it boils down to is just having confidence in your setups. So, well, confidence in my setups. Now, this is a kind of a textbook pump and dump, where the price goes up, it pumps up the price, and then you get a little bit of a pattern, and then it drops down underneath round numbers. And I got in, and it kind of stopped me out because I didn't have a good stop loss. So this was my end result of a trade. I got stopped out, and it could have been better. I should have been a little bit more patient. I should have waited for the price to go up above double zeros a little bit more and then execute the trade for a sell, but I didn't. So it's just a lesson learned. I got to be more patient. And one thing I like about FTMO, that it gives you software so you can take notes, and that's what I did. So I just got stopped out right there. You see that? And let me show you the notes that I took. It says here, saw a pump and dump. There was a pump and dump there. So I entered too late because I hesitated. Would have been a good scalp. So what I mean by a scalp is a trade that's about 15 or 25 pips. And it would have got me a good 25 pips if I had just been a little bit more patient. And my comments on the trade: if I see a setup, be more confident and act on the pattern immediately. Okay, so that was my first trade on gold. Second trade on gold is pretty much the same thing. I got stopped out early and I missed the trade. So let's go over that real quick. Close that out. So this one I was just in the wrong direction. So the reason why I did this here is because I saw that this is a 60-second chart, a 1-minute chart, and on the 15-minute chart I saw a setup for a dump and pump where the price gets driven down and the price goes back up. It started off okay, but then here at the close of the trade, I just got in wrong. So what I should have did is just hold on to my 60-second chart, the 1-minute chart, and take hold of this pump and dump, because this is a perfect pump and dump setup. If I had it sold right here, I would have got a pretty good 25 pip scalp. So, and let's take a look at my notes. Yeah, I got stopped out right here. You see that? And let me scroll over here to the left. Let's see. So, like I said, I was looking for a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart dump and pump, but it says on my comments that I made, only take trades that have a setup in place. There was no setup for a buy on this trade, more specifically talking about the 60-second chart. So that was the failed second gold trade. So this is my first day. I'm for sure, I'm just getting out all the nervous jitters. I'm pretty sure I'll do good once I start again today. Now this one I kind of did beat myself up on because again, this is a textbook continuation of a pump and dump. So if I would have got in right here, had a pretty good 1% stop loss, I would have got a good scalp. But again, I was assuming that I was looking at the 15-minute dump and pump going into that direction. Now, eventually it did go up, but it was way later. But I would have got a good scalp. So this is my stop out trade. And again, it started off well. It did go up eventually, like later on down the line. But this is a good setup for a pump and dump, and I just missed it. So this was my first day. I'm pretty sure I'll do much better on my second day of this challenge. Let's take a look at my other stats. So up here, so not passing. This is my first day, so minimum 10 trading days. I lost 2 grand today. Max loss, you gotta have 10 grand. Well, you gotta avoid losing 10 grand. So I'm at 2 grand right now, and I have plenty of time to make this up. So I'm pretty confident that things will get better. But anyways, this is my first day with FTMO. Stick with me on this journey, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.